everybody. Welcome, one and all, to another edition of In Real Life. This is where we go beyond the hypotheticals and deal with stuff that happens every day, whether we want to admit it or not. And as always, this another podcast in the Jazzy Groove Rainy Day Podcast family are brought to you by the power of 5. Excuse me. If you like what we're doing, consider showing your love and support to the channel, and at the very least, hit the like button. You'll be glad you did. And now, on to the general topic, which will be another potpourri. This is going to touch on a lot of things. It's not going to be a long video, but it's going to be a deep video. So, get your thinking caps on, pull up a chair. As we get into it, have a listen. Here we go. As I've been perusing the interwebs, as one normally does during the course of your day's entertainment, let's put it that way, I come across a video, and I'm gonna actually do a reaction video at another time, but this is just for now. Let's give you a teaser of it. This basically is a caller who alleged that Myron's a bully. Myron told him to go find a video that wasn't either an ABBA piece, Andrew Schultz, or show self-defense. Bring him that video that showed him he's a bully, and they debated. Spoiler alert, he couldn't find one. But he did find a clip that was about 4 to 5 years old when they were in London, showing how Myron chased off a guy that was following them. Now, right off the top, you listen to it and you think, hold on a minute. He chased him off. That's not bullying. That's not bullying at all. And then as Myron went into it and explained why he did what he did, you were like, you know what? I probably would have done the same thing. That's not a good look on the guy that was following him. But the caller wouldn't take the L, jumped on the women who soundly put him back in his place. Hence, the cleep. You're going to start hearing it a lot from me because that was hilarious. But it was an L for the guy. And he couldn't get out of his own way. And as Myron rightly pointed out, it's like teacher gave him a test. It was an open book test. And he still failed. Now, I don't know how you do that. But he managed to do it. It is what it is. Another point of contention of watching the interwebs is he's just not that into you. Now that phenomenon happens when a girl sets her sight on a guy who doesn't reciprocate what she feels. In a nutshell, it is what it is. She can see the family, the house with the picket fence on the hill, the children, all of it. He sees a smash, and then that's it. smash and dash. That's what he sees. And then she's wondering what happened. Now, there could be a lot of things that went into his decision. And all of those things were within her realm of control. She could have went about her actions to prove, yeah, I do have value. Yeah, I do value to this guy's life, and he wants me around. But she doesn't think that. Most women today don't think that. Because most women are under the impression that because they exist, they're to be treated specially. Now, as I've stated in other podcasts, we as men have a lot to do with their delusion because we don't check it enough. When we do check it, he's a misogynist, he's an idiot, he's an asshole, blah, 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 blah. If enough men started checking women on their behaviors, you'd have a different outcome. Because what men think, more times than not, translate to reality. Women think in coulda, woulda, shoulda. Men think what is. If A plus B equals C, then A needs to be this and B needs to be this, so C can be my desired outcome. That's it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda is, well, if I do this, he should do that, and this should be my outcome, and I like it, and I'm happy. Life doesn't work that way. Life has never worked that way. Like 7-Up, never had it, never will. What are you talking about? Excuse me. He's just not that into you. And that's what it comes down to. Not good enough for a long time, but you're enough for a good time. After that good time comes post-nut clarity. Oh man, why did I do that? You did it because primal urge kicked in and blinded you to everything else. I'm so close to getting what I want. Can't let anything else get in my way. And it doesn't. After the deed is done, that's when your brain lets go of its primal instinct and you're left thinking, what had just happened? Oh no. We'll never speak of this again. We will never speak of this again. This did not happen. Nope. Third base and MC Search, no one to see this. Nobody saw it. It was the guy, the girl, and the four walls. And the four walls can't speak. So it's your word versus hers. And if you're of the mind where it didn't happen, it doesn't happen. Nothing you can do about it. You can get uptight about it. You can scream to the high horses about it. But it didn't happen. And you have no proof. It is what it is. This is going to be a short video because those two topics I just named there really deserve a proper deep dive into them to really flesh them out and give you the who's, what's, where's, how, when's, and why's. And We'll have to do that at another time. That's another podcast for another day. And as always, if you made it this far, thank you. Thank you very much for allowing me to talk to you. And as always, this is another podcast in the Jazz U Rainy Day podcast family, brought to you by the power of 5. Like, comment, subscribe, notify. All we ask you to do is like the video. As a bonus, you can subscribe to it. Both of those options are free and will take a total out of 2 seconds out of your day. If you don't have 2 seconds to spare, I don't know what to tell you. You have that much time. Hey, you watched this thing, didn't you? And this is 11 minutes and some change going on. But be at the very least, hit the like button. And on that note, I bid you adieu. See you next time.